Before you list your property, you probably want to know how much money you'll actually pocket at closing. So, in today's video, I want to share with you the 3 steps to finding out how much money you'll walk away with at the closing table. And if you stay to the end, you'll get 3 insider tips that will help you put more money in your pocket and get more out of your listing agent. So, let's dive on in. Selling a home is a big deal, and no matter what kind of market you're in, it's important to know what you'll be walking away with so you know what you can afford next. And there's 3 simple steps to determine your net proceeds. The first step to calculating how much money you'll net from the sale of your home is to determine your home's value. One of the most important factors in determining your home's value is going to be the current market conditions and market trends. When pricing a home, you always want to stay ahead of the market trends. For example, in a seller's market where prices are likely to continue rising, it's probably going to be fine pricing your home a little higher than comparable homes in your neighborhood. On the other hand, however, in a buyer's market where prices are usually trending lower, your best bet is most often going to be to price the home a little lower than other properties that are currently active on the market. If you price it at market value when there are plenty of other homes available, you aren't offering your buyers an incentive to buy, and the competition may just price theirs lower, which means you'll sit and could miss out on the opportunity to sell. In either market, one of the best ways to determine your home's value is by comparing it to similar properties. These properties are what are called comps or comparable homes. One of the biggest mistakes buyers and sellers alike make is thinking that pending home sales are also comps. In order for a property to be considered a true comp, it has to have already closed or sold. While a pending sale may be a good indicator of future comps, especially if it went under contract in a relatively short period of time compared to the current market averages, it is not a property that will be considered by an appraiser. You can find sold comps on websites like Zillow or Realtor.com in the search criteria options. And one of the easiest ways to determine your home's value is to ask an agent in your market for a CMA or a comparative market analysis. Most agents will be happy to create one of these for you for free. Once you've compiled all the data, you're now ready to estimate your home's value. The second step is to find your remaining mortgage balance if you have one. If you purchased your home with cash or have paid off your financing and own your home outright, you can skip this step and move right on to step number 3. However, if you still have a remaining mortgage balance, you will need to check your last statement for the balance that remains and deduct that number from the home value you found in step number 1. Now that you have your base number for your net proceeds, the third and final step is to deduct your closing costs. The closing costs will include the title insurance policy and lien search, lawyer or closing agent fees if using one, taxes, and the commissions for the selling agent and listing agents. One thing to keep in mind in Southwest Florida is that in Lee County, the title policy is usually paid for by the seller, but in Collier County, it is usually paid for by the buyers. So keep that in mind with your calculations. Again, a simple way to get these fees is to contact a lawyer or title company directly, or to ask a realtor to put together a net proceeds sheet for you. This sheet will give you a fairly accurate calculation and breakdown of everything in a simple and clean itemized list. So that's how you find your equity and how much money you will make from selling your home. But there are a few ways you can put even more money in your pockets and simultaneously get your agent to work hard to provide the highest quality service and truly earn their commissions. And I'm going to share just 3 of those insider secrets with you right now. The first tip is to ask the agents you interview, and I would recommend interviewing several for what's called a smart seller agreement. This is an agreement between you and the listing agent that says if they don't procure the buyer, they don't earn a commission. What this means is that if you find the buyer, whether it's a friend or family member or someone you met at the grocery store, you don't need to pay them a commission. Imagine how much harder your agent is going to work to find you an offer that you're going to want to accept. This is something any agent should be willing to offer if they truly believe they are the best agent to sell your home. The second tip is to ask for some kind of a performance guarantee. In other words, ask them to back up their confidence with some kind of win win guarantee that they will follow through with their promises. This can be anything from guaranteeing they can get you an acceptable offer within a certain amount of time, or an offer that nets you a certain amount of money, or even buying your home off of you if they don't sell it before you close on your next purchase. This is my favorite one because it sets a great agent apart from the run of the mill by showing they stand behind their services and are willing to risk their reputation and money on it. Like the first one, if they don't perform, you don't owe them a commission. After all, you're trusting them to deliver on their word with what is most likely the biggest and most important financial asset you own. So don't be afraid to ask them to back up their promises. The third and final tip is to make sure you know what their commissions are before choosing an agent and to know what you're paying for. You should have a plan for marketing your home outlining what they will be doing for you. I'll warn you that most agents will not want to provide you this information without meeting in person, but in today's world, I think it's important that businesses be open and transparent about their offerings and prices so they aren't wasting their clients' valuable time. So, I provided a link below to my marketing packages so you can see examples of what agents should be offering you, the guarantees they can and should be making, and the pricing for the things they can offer. Please feel free to download that and use it for comparison or ideas for what you should be asking your agents and considering when choosing one. And if you have any questions, even if you're not located in my area, please feel free to call or text me at 239 310 5478. Or you can email me at rick at swflrelocationteam.com. If you found this video helpful, please hit that thumbs up button to let me know. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell to stay ahead of the market trends and up to date with the latest information so you can make better decisions when it comes to buying, selling, and investing in Southwest Florida real estate. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.